Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today I'm going to show you the Python function concept. So here, according to your syllabus, the first unit, first chapter is programming and computational thinking. So the first topic is revision of of Python. So already what you have done in class 11, so that program already you have, so you can practice at home. And if you have any doubts, so you can leave some comment here in my YouTube video, so I can give you reply. So the next topic is functions. So today I'm going to start the function topic. So here in the function topic, there are some other sub points, that is scope. So what you have to learn, scope is there, parameter passing is there, mutable immutable properties of data object, pass arrays to function, return values, function using libraries, mathematical and string functions. These concepts are there. So today I'm going to show you practically each of the topic how to do. Okay. So now about function. So what about the function you have to know first. So in my PPT I'm going to show you. So a function means a group of statements within a program that perform a specific task. Function can be executed in order to perform overall program tasks known as divide and conquer approach. Okay, so now see, a program can be divided different sub programs. So each of the sub programs you can say as different function. So like that, see, that function you have created, that function is known as user defined functions. So a group of statement, a group of coding, you can say as function. So in next slide, that is function definition. So there is, see, what you have done in class C or C++, there is function declaration is there. First of all, we have to declare a function define, we have to define a function definition is that, and function body part is there, like that. So in Python here, function definition, a function is a name sequence of statements that performs a computation. It contains line of codes. What it has, it line of codes that are executed sequentially from top to bottom by Python interpreter. They are the most important building blocks for any software in Python. So now see, that means what you can say, the function definition part, inside that what is there you can say as function body. So in the definition part you will get one defined code. So how to define a function, def, by using def you can define a function. So after that, the name or identifier, you can say the function name you have to give. So inside the some coding you have to write, so that you can say the function body part. So function definition means how can you define the function. So what you are doing, what you are going to do inside that function, that is function definition part. So after that, here types, different types of functions are there. Function can be categorized as modules, built-in and user-defined functions. So what about the module? A module is a file containing Python definitions and statements. So you can create your own module by yourself, or some other function or other built-in modules are there in the Python library. So you can use that module also. So here, what about these? When you are going to do practically all these programs, then automatically you will understand. So as you know, you can create your own module, or you can use some other Python modules which is already there in the Python library. So how to import module? By using the import, you can import some modules to your program, and by using from also, you can use particular function from that particular module. So there are many ways to import a module. So in your program, these are that. So after that, these are some different mathematical functions already there in the Python library. By using math module, you can use these submodules or functions from that particular module. After that, these are some other random functions are there. So how to use all this, I will show you practically in the program. So after that, this is after module, it has come built-in function. Built-in functions are the functions that are built into the Python and can be accessed by the programmer. So already there, what I already told, already there in the Python library, some functions are there. Directly we can access that function. After, these are always available, and for using them, we don't have to import any module file. So to use the built-in functions, no need to import module. directly you can use that built-in functions. Some examples are already given there. ABS to find the absolute value, and max is there, mean is there, CMP is there. So like that, these are see here, this is len. The len, max, mean already you have done in class 11. Range is also you have done in class 11. So these are some built-in functions. So practically when you are going to do all this, then automatically you will understand. Round is also there. Then after that, user defined function is there. See, module is there, built-in function is there. After the user defined function, what about the user defined function? User defined function is the function that user create in the program. Like, see, if you are going to create a function to do some particular task, so you can give the name for that function, and you will give different identifier and all what you want. As you want, you can give. So what do you want to do first? First thing is that. So that function definition is known as, that function definition is known as user defined function. To define a function, keyword def is used. I think you have done in class 11 one or two program by using def. So def is the keyword to define a function. After that, after the keyword comes an identifier, name of the function. Identifier and keyword already you have done. So what about the keyword? Keyword is the predefined word which is there in the Python library, which have predefined meaning. An identifier, those who have no meaning. So you can give. So that means identifier here, what you are giving. Suppose you are going to add two values, a and b's value you are going to add. So for that, the function name you can give add, suppose. So add is the identifier there, and before add you have to give def. Def is the keyword. Without giving def, you cannot add, you cannot define a function. So that is why you are giving def there. After that, you are giving add. That is the function name. Then after parameter, parenthesis of parameters and the colon which end of the line. So about this, what about this? How to write this? Everything you will get practically when you are going to do. So next, block of statements. Block of statement means what you are going to do. Suppose x is equal to 5, y is equal to 10. So z is equal to x plus y. That is the block of statement. So example, here example is given there. So def say hello. So def is what? Def is the keyword say hello. Say hello is the function name or identifier, you can say. So here you have given this parenthesis and after that colon. So like this you can define a function. So inside that, print hello world. That means in this program it will display hello world. So that is a block of code, you can say. So after that, scope of variables. Scope means the space of the program, up to where or where you are writing something. This is the scope. In which place you can write something. That is the scope, you can say. Scope or visibility, you can say. The part of the program where a variable can be used is known as scope of variable. Two types of scopes are there, global scope and local scope. So I think I told in class 11 local variable and global variable. So local variable is the variable which is defined inside a function. So only that function can use that variable. And global variable is the variable which is defined outside the function. That variable can be used all the functions used in the program. Anywhere you can use. So example I think he has given here. See here, global space, global scope. So with a global scope, variable can be used anywhere in the program. Example, x is equal to 50. See, x is equal to 50 here. And def test. That means def is the keyword, test is the function name. So you are giving the function name is test. So inside this function part means which is there after giving one tab. Already you know. See, def test. Inside that what we are writing? Print. Inside test x is x. That means it will display this line. This line. After that, this line is the output. This line is the outside, see, outside of this function. Define test, not inside this. See, print value of x is x. So in the output, what it is coming? it is coming output inside x, inside test x is 50. Print next one, value of x is 50. So since it is x is the global variable, that means it is not defined inside the test function. So that is why that global variable's value we are using inside test also and outside test also. That is why both the output is coming 50. So define test is a function. Inside that function you are not defining that x is equal to 50. X is equal to 50 already you have initialized before defining the test function. So that is why print inside test x is x means you are using the value of that global variable inside test function, and print value of x is x, the next line, which is not there inside the test function. Already you know because there is no tab before print line. So that means this line is not inside the test. Okay, so print value of x is x. So this line is see this line is already outside of this defined test function. That then also the value of x is coming 50. Why? Because this is globally defined. X is equal to 50 is globally defined, not inside the test function. That is why it is coming. That means global variable or global value can be used by anywhere in the program. It's clear? Now, in the next one is local scope. So here see x is equal to 50, define test, y is equal to 20. Okay. So now inside test function y is equal to 20 is there. Print value of x is x and y is y. So here what the output is coming? So here see value of x is also coming, that is 50 because x is already defined outside of the function test function, and the value of y is also coming in the first print. This is there inside test function. So here it is coming, the value of x is 50 and y is 20. In the next output, in the next statement, see value of x is x and y is y, but here it is showing error. Why? Because y is not defined inside test function. That is why here is showing error. So that is the local scope of the function. So global and local, I think it is clear. So the next one, default argument. Default argument or a default parameter, you can say. So here see one example I've given here. Define grid. So define is the keyword here. Grid is a function. Message is the parameter list. That is the parameter list. Message, comma, times equal to 1. One default value 1, that is we are assigning to times. Okay. So now print message into times. Already you know when you are giving string, that means message is a string into times. That means number of times it will display the message. Already you have done. So here see greet welcome, then greet hello to. So this line means what? This is the function call. You are calling this function. That means this greet function you are calling from here. Greet welcome. That means it will go to this function. It will go to this function here. When you are calling this greet function, then automatically it will go to this function definition part. This is the function definition part. So the value of this message is this welcome, because this is a string. Inside single quote is there. See, this string we are passing to this message variable. Message is the variable. To this message variable we are sending this welcome word. Now the value of message is this welcome. Now times equal to 1. Print message into times. That means what it will display? The value of message is welcome into 1. So that is why it is coming only a single time welcome. It is clear? Now in the next line, see greet, next function call. Again you are calling this the same function, hello, then 2. That means 2 parameters you are passing from here. The first value is hello, so it will automatically store in this message variable. Now the value of message is hello, not welcome. Then and again you are passing 2. This 2 will store here in times. Now the value of times is 2. So it is already assigned 1. If you are not sending any value in the previous example, see welcome, only welcome word you are sending from here. If you are not sending any value for this time, then by default it will take this one. And if you are sending any value from the function call part, that means 2 you are sending, that this time it will take 2, not 1. So message into times, hello into 2, that is why it is coming 2 times hello. I think it is clear. If you have any doubt, so you can leave me comment in WhatsApp also, you can leave me comment in YouTube also, so I will clear this. Then next is thanks. Okay, so practically how it has to do, I'm going to show you, and all the programs I will give you in mail, so you can download all the programs, you can practice at home. If you have any doubt, then ask me. Okay, I will clear your doubt. Okay, now go to my next video for practical function programs.